ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। ॐ स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानूचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवश्चोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात्। त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वमवस्थात्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मास्त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वमग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरोम गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिंस्तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपम् बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम् नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निःसृद्गायत्रीछन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैः बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजम् रक्तल्लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितम् भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृतेः पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः। नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्तेऽस्तु लम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमः। एतदथर्वशीर्षंयोधीते स ब्रह्म भूयाय कल्पते स सर्वविघ्नैर्न बाध्यते स सर्वतः सुखमेधते स पञ्चमहापापात् प्रमुच्यते सायमधियानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातरधियानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो अपापो भवति सर्वत्राधियानो अपविघ्नो भवति धर्मार्थकाममोक्षं च विन्दति इदमथर्वशीर्षमशिष्याय न देयं यो यदि मोहाद्दास्यति स पापीयान् भवति सहस्रावर्तनात् यं यं काममधीते तं तमनेन साधयेत् अनेन गणपतिमभिषिञ्चति स वाग्मी भवति चतुर्थ्यां मनश्चं च जपति स विद्यावान् भवति इत्यदथर्ववर्णवाक्यं ब्रह्माद्या वर्णं विद्यात् न बिभेति कदाचनेति यो दूर्वाङ्कुरैर्यजति स वै श्रवणोपमो भवति यो लाजैर्यजति स यशोवान् भवति स मेधावान् भवति यो मोदकसहस्रेण यजति स वाञ्छितफलमवाप्नोति यस्साच्च समिद्भिर्यजति स सर्वं लभते स सर्वं लभते अष्टौ ब्राह्मणान् सम्यक् ग्राहयित्वा सूर्यवर्चस्वी भवति सूर्यग्रहे महानद्यां प्रतिमासन्निधौ वा जप्त्वा सिद्धमन्त्रो भवति महाविघ्नात् प्रमुच्यते महादोषात् प्रमुच्यते महाप्रत्यवायात् प्रमुच्यते स सर्वविद्भवति स सर्वविद्भवति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है,
ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है, ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही ज्ञान है, ताल ही शान है,
ताल ही ज्ञान है, ताल ही शान है।
ताल साज और सुरों का संगम है।
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है,
ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है, ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही ज्ञान है, ताल ही शान है,
ताल ही ज्ञान है, ताल ही शान है।
ताल साज और सुरों का संगम
Namaskar, Pranam, and welcome to this special Ganesh Chaturthi episode of Tabla Tarang, brought to you by Tabla Niketan. Ganesh Chaturthi is a festival that's very important and very dear for many of us. It marks the birthday of our beloved Ganpati Bappa. We'll begin today's episode with a special virtual collaboration by 21 artists. This grand collaboration involves artists from Pune, Mumbai, Seattle, Phoenix, and the San Francisco Bay Area. So without further ado, we present you a special Ganeshotsav collaboration.
पंचतुंड नररुंड सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति अधिपति सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति सुरपति दीन निरंतर दीन निरंतर सूर्य निरागस हो सूर्य निरागस हो गणपति सूर्य निरागस मोरया मोरया गणपति बाप्पा मोरया 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 गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गजवदना तू सुखकर्ता गजवदना तू दुःखहर्ता गजवदना मोरया 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 गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गजवदना तू सुखकर्ता गजवदना तू दुःखहर्ता गजवदना मोरया मोरया सूर्य निरागस हो सूर्य निरागस हो
Kya baat hai. That was truly mesmerizing. And it might be hard to believe, but every aspect of that performance, including the instrumentals, the vocals, the tabla, kathak, and bharatnatyam, was coordinated virtually. And every single person on the team has worked extremely hard for the last few weeks to make this happen. The kathak was choreographed by Zui from Mumbai, and the bharatnatyam was choreographed by Vaidhi from Pune. And all of this was brought together in the form of this magnificent, beautiful audio and video presentation by Ishwar Bhai and Saili. A big thanks to all those family members who helped in filming all these videos, especially in the outdoor during the heat wave here in California. And a big, big thank you and a shout out to our amazing Sunil Dusankarji, who has created this beautiful Ganesh Chaturthi special theme for today's episode. Just wait till you see it in a few minutes. So now that we have taken the blessings of Ganpati Bappa, let's move into today's competition. Let's welcome our fantastic judges, Tejavrush Joshi ji and Pandit Amod Dangi ji. Namaskar Tejavrush ji and Amod ji. Welcome back.
Namaste.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, and wishing you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Thank you. We are equally, I'm equally honored to be here amongst stalwart like Pandit Amodji and all, a very esteemed organization. And I saw the video. It was really amazing. I really had
Thank you.
goosebumps all the time I was watching, and it really lifts the spirits up to a very high level. And wishing all of you a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Yes, thank you so much. So last week we watched the Drut category performances. They performed an Uthan and Peshkar in Rupak. So let's go ahead and check with our judges and find out the standings for these groups. So the judges, can you please tell us the standings and the results for last week's episode?
Yes, I'd go ahead with that.
Thank you.
So in the red zone, we have two groups, Dhire Dhire and Tabla teams. For the
Yes.
orange zone, we have groups Sangat and Dhwani.
Okay.
And for the green zone, we have Fast Thitas, Sokush, Rhythmic Impressions, and Team Gamak. Those
Okay,
are the
very
standings.
good. Thank you so much for those results. Let's take a graphical visualization at these results. Okay, so once again, congratulations to all the teams in the Druth category and wishing you guys all the best for the next round. Now, let's move into today's competition. Today, we will be meeting the groups in the Madhya category. These students will be presenting an Uttan and Peshkar in Jhaptal, a 10-beat rhythmic cycle. So let's go ahead and welcome our very first group, the Avartaners. Great job, Avartaners. And let's turn to our judges and see what feedback they have for you. So let's start with Tejovrisji first.
Overall, I like the performance very much,
Thank you.
and especially I would want to point out Rishabh. I think that he was the one on the right. He had a very smiling face, and it's a very good thing to have. So one can see the liking that he has towards the art. That is, of course. I mean, I wouldn't at all say that because he's all the time smiling, he's interested. But I would like that energy, and I would like to see that energy in all of you. Um, uh, I could see some of them were too stressed with their physique. So I would urge you to focus on that. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. And Amodji? Amodji, do you have any feedback for us regarding the performance that we just saw? Okay. Amodji, we're not able to hear you. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue and we will come back to Amodji. Our next group in this category is Dhati Nisa. Now, once they come on screen, you'll find out why this group name is Dhati Nisa. So let's go ahead and watch their presentation. Dhati Nisa, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for that presentation. And for those of you that figured out what Dhati Nisa means, let us know in the comments and we'll answer which which is the correct answer. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn to our judges again. Tejavrshi, we'll start with you for our feedback.
Yes. It was amazing. I love the energy, and
Okay,
I love how all of these kids have put out all of their hearts and
yes,
into the art, and they're practicing with so much of interest. And overall, I like the performance very much.
great. Thank you so much. Amoji, are you able to hear us now?
No, I can hear you only. I can't see.
Okay, all right. So do you have any feedback based on the audio if you were able to hear it?
No, it was good actually, but I can't see, so that I can't express anything.
Okay, okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and continue, and we will send these recorded versions for the feedback.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
thank you. Our next group tonight is Lay Bhari. So let's go ahead and see what they are presenting for us. Lay Bhari, that was really Lay Bhari. So let's go ahead and check with our judge. There are some technical issues going on and we are working with it. So let's get Tejavruji's feedback.
That was amazing. I liked it. A specific suggestion to Amit Karmarkar ji. I saw that he was, struggling a bit with his baya.
Mhm.
So the bayas, I mean, the portion that is on your side, it was lifted up a bit higher, so that
Okay,
so your kind of energy, which should ideally come from your wrists, is
yes,
redirected towards your forearms or towards your muscular area. So the energy is coming from there, which we should
correct.
rather focus from here. So try keeping the baya down to your level, to your size, and try keeping your spinal cord straight. So and I would, I have a very specific overall advice to everyone to
Hmm.
practice in front of a mirror to see how your
Yes.
posture is, to monitor yourself every time that you play. So that would be it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that was a great suggestion, especially the one with practicing in front of a mirror. So thank you so much for the feedback as well as for that suggestion. Let's go ahead and continue with tonight's series. Next, we have Team Malar. Thank you so much, Team Malar. And I think we have a really great coincidence here. Emoji's son's name is Malar as well.
Mhm.
So it's fantastic to see this coincidence here. And Malar is one of our key contact person when we have to reach out to Emoji. Malar, thanks for your support when we need to work with Emoji. It's great to have you with us here as well. So let's go ahead and start with Emoji this time. Emoji, we'd love to hear from you about the feedback for this group.
Yeah, yeah. It was very good performance.
Okay.
Especially, I would like to suggest Atharv to pay attention to his postures and
Okay.
uh, I forgot his name actually. But everyone was good. I'm happy.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And Tejavrishi?
Yes, everyone was good. Their tabla sets are a little too high for them, so
Mhm.
they're for most of them. So I would suggest taking something, some leveling up, so that you can sit on it and try to lower your or try to higher your position in front of the tabla, so you don't end up compromising your posture. That's it.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And we still have three more teams to go for tonight. So let's go ahead and continue. Next up, we have Percussion Powers. Percussion powers. What a powerful performance. Let's go ahead and start with our judges. Let's start with Emoji first for feedback.
Yeah, everyone performed very well. Especially,
Okay.
I like when they convert the leg from Chaturasya to Tresa. They
Yes,
were very much
yes,
comfortable, and I like that.
correct. Yes. Okay, thank you. And Tejavrishi?
Yes, I second emoji on that. They did the transition very easily, and I love the energy that they had amongst them, and the synchronization was well and good as well. So wishing them all the best.
All right. Thank you so much for your feedback once again. Let's go ahead and move to our next group. Next up, we have Team Swarag. Once again, thank you, Team Swarag, for that presentation. Let's go ahead and let's start with Tejavrishi this time for the feedback.
It was good. I like the energy again, and again I would just suggest just the posture a bit to get refined, and I think their tabla sets are a little higher for them, so
Mhm.
you can level up again as I told you,
Yes.
and I like the energy overall, and you're going good. Keep it up.
Great. Thank you so much. And Emoji, anything that you would like to provide feedback for this group?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was good actually. Only I would like to suggest to concentrate on your middle finger while playing dha or na.
Okay.
It should not touch to your pudi at that time. So
Yes.
especially I would like to suggest dhruva,
Mhm.
and otherwise it's good, very good.
Great. Thank you so much for the feedback. And a couple of groups ago, we had a group named Dhati Nisa, and I had asked some of you if you can figure out what that stands for. So we had one viewer, Abhijit Polji, who answered correctly. And Dhati Nisa stands for Dha for the name Dhyan, Ti from the name Shruti, Ni from the name Neil, and Sa from Sahil. So those were the four participants from that group, and the group name was Dha Ti Ni Sa. Very creative group name, guys. Let's move to our last group for today, and that group is Talmala. So let's see what they're presenting for us tonight. Thank you so much, Talmala, for that presentation. And let's start with Amoji for feedback.
Yeah, they played very well. Especially I
Thank
like
you.
energy. They were full of energy. It was good.
Great. Thank you so much. And Tejavrishri?
Yes, I would say the same thing. I would just like to add to keep your overall hand a bit gripped on the instrument, or I would use
Okay.
the word settled on the instrument. So a lot of you are going up and down, and that's fine. It's doesn't really matter at this stage. But it's always good to keep your hands a bit settled and gripped on the instrument so that you don't end up spending your energy otherwise. So that
Correct.
would be it.
Great. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. And with that, we conclude the Madhya category of round two. The standings of today's performances will be announced in next week's episode. But before we move on, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge everybody who has supported these performers. Parents have been pushing a lot, teachers have been doing great, but there's one particular group who has done an amazing job for this category, as well as the category you'll see next week, and that is the mentors. The mentors have devoted all of their time to help these students prepare for this competition. Category 2 mentors, Abhinav Das, Rahul Zingre, and Sarang Deshpande ji, I want to thank you so much for all the efforts that you have spent with these students. The feedback from the students has been great. They've loved working with you, and the same feedback has come from the mentors. The mentors are having a great time working. So thank you so much, mentors, and thank you, students as well, and parents for cooperating with these mentors as well. All of the groups from today's performances will be proceeding to round 3, and we will see them back in action in just a few weeks. Once again, thank you to our judges, Tejavarshji and Amodji, for joining us, and we will continue to see you here next week. Next week, we will see the last category of round 2, which is the Vilambit category. We will also have a special performance by Shri Prabhanjan Pathakji from Pune. It'll be a violin performance, so definitely do not forget to tune in same day, same time, only on Tabla Niketan's Facebook and YouTube page. Thank you.
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है,
ताल जीवन के पहलू का ये संग है।
ताल ही अंग है,
ताल ही रंग है, ताल जीवन के पहलू